What up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning back into the channel. Listen, there's double standards, right? When it comes to man and woman. Some good for the man, some bad for the man, and vice versa, right? Some good for the woman, some good for the... That's it, right? Anyway, I got a video here, man, on TikTok. All about double standards, right? And I haven't watched it. I'm going to go through them and see if some of them are true or false or whatever. And y'all let me know what y'all think about the double standards that these people have to say. I'm going to tell you this, right? When it comes to TikTok, for some reason, everybody's a relationship guru. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows exactly what to say. So if you need advice as far as relationships, go to TikTok. Nah, don't go to TikTok, man. TikTok, they be talking crazy. But anyway, let's get right into the video because, my intros be too long. Let's see what they got to say.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure most people have already seen this video about this guy blowing up because this girl videotaped him and he was hot. And yeah, don't get me wrong, he's pretty hot. But I just wanted to remind you guys about double standards. Like, if a guy were to just film a girl working, he would get comments like, oh my god, he is such a creep. Oh my god, he's a child predator, blah, blah, blah. But if a girl does it, all the girls are like, oh my god, he's so hot. Oh my god. And then they...
That's true. At least I think it's true. We consider creeps, right? If I go out and I film a girl and be like, bro, look at this chick, you know what I'm saying? And she's just doing regular stuff, I'm a creep. But if y'all do it, like for instance, that prison guy. You remember that prison guy that he took a picture, but he was a criminal. But he took a picture and he pretty much got modeling contracts off a picture. I forget exactly what happened. I just know the dude had went to prison for a while. He took a nice picture. After that, contracts. Not the same.
They end up...
Wait a minute, I just helped the girls off. Did I just help the girls?
Finding his Instagram and like stalking him to the point where he has to literally become famous and is known as this guy from this workplace.
I just said that, right?
Like, just all I'm saying is just look at the double standards that this society has.
Facts.
Just think about it.
Think about it. But that's true though. I agree.
You already said you're abusive, so
I like hitting.
Why is that?
Why? Okay.
You don't want no soft.
That I don't want so.
So that's why y'all like hitting.
Yeah.
But how did, so he can hit you back?
No.
So
Me? If you hit me back, we're fighting.
That's definitely a double standard. Let's finish this though before I say
so you're not winning that battle now.
Listen, I'm kicking your. I'm not playing. I'm doing everything. We punch you with something. It's not gonna hurt.
That didn't look like it hurt. That video.
They said it on the crowd.
Nah,
he said
like,
this, and his eyes is watering.
But
What? So wait.
First of all, nobody's doing all that. I'm sorry. You got to get dragged or something. It's not.
So he should have dragged her.
Yes. Like, he could put something calm. Nothing crazy.
What? Listen, you hear? First of all, she got to be young. She's talking crazy over here. That's definitely a double standard. For some reason, when it comes to assault or domestic violence or whatever, when it comes to somebody getting hit in a relationship, a lot of times the girls hitting the guys, it doesn't get brought up a lot. It doesn't get put out there like if a guy's hitting a girl because the girl is smaller. So that's definitely a double standard, and it needs not to happen. If any of you guys are getting hit, please call the police, all right? Let them know what's going on. Even if it doesn't hurt, man, she don't need to be hitting you. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy.
For a guy that is in a relationship to be interested in other girls, that's just cheating. But if a girl who's in a relationship becomes interested in another guy, it often means that she's not getting what she needs to get from that relationship.
Are her parents brother and sister? Can you please leave now?
Listen. So the guy's wrong in both, right? If the guy's cheating, it's his fault. Okay. But if the girl's cheating, it's his fault too? Make that make sense to me.
Oh, now I get it. She's a moron.
Definitely.
Emotional damage.
Yes. Can't be right.
Excuse me, sorry. Your eyes are really pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to maybe have with me?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you didn't seem too sure about that answer.
I do.
Let a dude do that in public.
Personally, it's no such thing as a bi man, because to me, gay, when you're gay, that means you attracted to men. So even if you fucking with a girl, you still attracted to men because you will go back to a man.
But a girl can be bi.
Bro, no. That's the same concept, just a different gender. The same concept.
If you like, hey, that's a double standard right there. That's my double standard. it's like a known.
It's a known.
There was a lot of yelling there, but I'm guessing dude was trying to make the point that basically guys can't be bi. They're either gay or straight. That's the only thing I can think he's talking about. And yeah, I see what he's saying. Like, you know how ladies, if they found out that the guy is messing with a guy, they're going to call him gay. They're not going to call him bi. That's just how it goes.
Double standards when it comes to men and women. I'll give you the example. If an older woman is looking sexy, then we name her with a title called MILF.
MILF.
Yeah. Now that title starts for Mother I'd Like to.
Fuck.
Okay.
Yes.
Why is there not got a FI? Do you see what I'm saying? Because it sounds PD. For a 30 or 40-year-old man to be looking at a 16-year-old girl, it looks wrong. But it's not wrong with a woman who's 40 years old to be looking at a 16 to 17-year-old kid because she's got a nice, cute title to go with it.
You said it's not the same.
What? What's he talking? Hold up. He went real young though. He went all the way to kids. Usually the myth thing was, well, yeah, in American Pie, that's where it came from. They was young. I guess, was they teenagers? They was in college, I think. I forget, but and my 20s, I remember we used to say it all the time in my 20s, back when American Pie was big, and we used to say that, but we was in our 20s, and we was talking about chicks that was in their 40s. I don't think it's going all the way down there. But yeah, I mean, I understand what he's saying. Like, you know, there's no fifth father, I like to, is that what it's called?
Double standards that I hate that women do. Part 1. They flirt with guys and say it's harmless, but accuse you of cheating. They overlook your needs and desires, but demand you pay attention to theirs. They won't tell you where they're going, but they demand to know your whereabouts.
I think it's both ways.
So you're it's just double standards. Okay, so you're telling me if a girl has sex with 100 guys, she's considered a hoe?
Bro, in this society, that's kind of how it goes.
Okay, but if I do it,
Exactly.
I'm considered gay?
Dude, no.
Hold up. That went a different way, man. I thought he was going to say, hey. That's crazy.
What's your type?
I got the abs, nice skin, tall.
Okay. What about you? Man, I like me something real slim. You know what I'm saying? I like me something, big bone. You know, real slim.
Oh, that's body shaming.
Tell me how you just said the same thing I did. So how's that body shaming? Respectfully.
Cause guys don't have feelings. Like, that's why I can't fuck with guys. I be body shaming all these girls. You gotta look nice for your girl.
All right, but you know what? Double standards. Jada Pinkett. That's all I'm gonna say. Respectfully.
Man, that was staged like crazy, I'm thinking. But even if it wasn't staged. That's true, man. I mean, you know, usually, I watch a lot of these shows here. Kevin Sam using a lot of these Fresh and Fit every now and then, even though, whatever you think about them. And they always ask the girl what type of guy they want. And it's always the height. It's always the money. It's always, I don't know, personality maybe, but that don't have anything. But it's always the height usually and the money. But if a guy says that, whoo, watch out. I'm not telling... Don't tell nobody your preferences nowadays, boy, because you're going to get handled too.
Champagne.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. If they cheat, it's the guy's problem.
I'm not going to burn this girl because she looks very young and she's probably in the hornet's nest of boys right now.
Right.
But I think that what she's talking about highlights a strong double standard in our society that when men cheat, it's the man's fault. But when women cheat, guess what? It's also the man's fault. The amount of audacity it takes to place blame on anybody else outside of the cheater is astounding.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that standard. That double standard is one that's, I just don't understand that one.
What world does no mean yes?
No means no.
No means no, absolutely. Carry on.
A man say no to sex.
No.
No?
Not at all.
No.
Hell no. Fuck no. Shit no. He better.
Bruh.
We want to fuck. We're taking it. We don't care.
Wow.
No.
No?
Just assume that you're gay or something.
Wow.
He can, but if I want it, then I'm going to take it. Period.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And people will still say that men are not mistreated, men are treated fairly in society, and there's no double standard. When this video literally shows that men don't even have the right to consent. Okay, makes sense.
Make that make sense, man. I don't got nothing to say about that one.
Well, this double standard when men say to their friends, like, hey man, I can't go because there's too many girls there and my girlfriend is uncomfortable. The guys are like, yeah, cool, no problem. But when a girl says to her friends, hey, I can't go because my boyfriend says that there's too many guys there and he's uncomfortable, all of a sudden, the friends are always like, he's so controlling, what's wrong with that? It's the same with the cell phones. If a guy goes through a girl's phone, all of a sudden he's controlling. But when a girl goes through it, then she's investigating, and she's the FBI, and it's perfectly normal.
The first one, if a guy says that he can't go out with me, which I don't really go out too much no more, but back in the day, if he says something like, my girl says there's too many girls there, go, I can't go, we are clowning him. Now, this is back in the day, because it's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? Bro, what you mean? Now, first of all, ain't of my friends going to say that back in the day. All right? I've been out of the game for a while, so I don't know how it is right now, but I'm not going to lie. Be clowning dude. Like, bro, what you mean there's too many girls there? Go ahead on with that, man. First of all, if you can't go, don't tell me the truth. Don't tell me you can't go because she said it. Tell me, bro, you just can't go. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me what she said, because we're going to talk bad to you, baby. And then the other way around, yeah, I guess that's the, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I had to speak on that.
You catch a lady on porn.
Well, when you don't get none at home, that's how you have to do.
You going on my TikTok?
Okay.
What? Ain't that his old lady? First of all, dude's a clown. He's a clown for even putting that on TikTok. She's watching porn, my guy. I don't know if y'all talked about that before, if it's bad, but you stupid for putting it on TikTok, bro. Like, and if she's, and you hear what she said? If she doesn't get it at home, then what's wrong? Then what's still doing? He don't want to do it no more? That seemed like a him problem, not a her problem. I mean, a problem that she's watching porn, if you think that's a problem, but a problem for him too, because she said she's not getting it at the crib. So give it to him, my guy. Where my straight up button?
Straight up! If men were to work in a fast food restaurant, we'd be looked down on. But if a woman does it, they're independent and they're praised for it. If a man is down in the gutter, he's broke, he ain't got a ride right now, he's trying his hardest to save money and do things for himself, he's a bum. But if a woman's broke and she's struggling and she's trying her hardest to do things, she's strong, she's independent, she's brave. If a man's overweight, we're lazy, we don't do shit, we don't like to exercise. But if a woman's overweight, she's praised for her beauty and she's perfect in every single way. If a man was to cheat, we'd be dogs. We'd be a disgusting person. We'd be nasty. But if women were to cheat, they were brave. They got out of that situation. They have all these reasons to cheat, and everybody backs them. If a man don't want to date you, and he just wants something casual, and go on dates with other people, we're looked at as fuckboys. We're looked at as dogs. But if women do it, they're just trying to find themselves. Do you see the dog?
We just put...
And listen, he had a bunch of stuff going on there. Some of them, I don't know about, man. I think he's kind of reaching. The last one, what was he saying? If we, I don't know, man. Dude's all over the place. So I ain't even gonna say nothing about that.
Small weenies on the basketball boys' cars because they have no glizzy.
Whoa. No one's going to point out the double standard here? Allow me. Imagine if a bunch of boys from the football team barely filled up some balloons and tied it to the girls' cars because they don't have no chest. Or maybe they hung air freshener trees because the girls have smelly vaginas. Whoa! Hold the phone. The girls would have clutched their pearls, said that this was misogynistic, sexist, offensive. You know, it is 2020. Oh my God, these boys would have been crucified. Tell me I'm lying. These boys would have been suspended, charged with harassment. The entire situation would have been investigated as a hate crime. They'd have to pay restitution.
I think what he's talking about here, I think because if you do it to a guy, most guys are not gonna make a big deal of it. But if you do it to a girl, they're gonna make a big deal. And that's the reason why a lot of guys would get slack, because girls is gonna make sure everybody knows. Guys gonna be ha 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 most of the time and laugh it off.
For vandalism,
which I don't think you should do that. If somebody does that to you and you don't like it and it makes you uncomfortable, let somebody know. You feel me?
But not least, they probably wound up on a sex offender registry. Tell me I'm wrong. Let me get that follow if I'm right.
Trying to get them followers up, baby.
The double standards are unreal.
So let me make sure I got this straight. So y'all dudes can get online every day, promote toxic behavior when it comes to dealing with women, tell other men how not to respect women, show men how to play women,
right?
But then when it comes to your daughters, they are supposed to be the exceptions to the rule. Like, they supposed to get treated like princesses and queens while everybody else's daughters get dogged out, cheated on, and become baby mamas. Is that where we at? Because I'm trying to understand how that works. If you promote a bunch of toxic behavior through your music and you promote men not respecting women, you even get online and disrespect another man's daughter on your live, but then when it comes to your daughter, men will get put on a t-shirt. How exactly does that work? Because in my mind, logically, it sounds like the same men that you're helping to create will be the same men that your daughters will have to choose from. But that's just logic. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping it.
I don't know how to feel. I have all 3 boys, luckily. I don't have to deal with a daughter or nothing right there, so I never had to really raise a daughter. 3 boys. So I got friends with guys, and a lot of them tell them, don't, you know, because they know what type of guys they was. They didn't let them know for straight up, listen, don't mess with a guy like such and such or like this. So they try to raise them to stay away from them guys. Or raise them to stay away from them guys. I don't know, man. It's yeah, I guess that is a double standard, right? I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that.
How much do you think I weigh?
Probably like 200, I'd say.
200 what? Pounds? You think look at me, like.
Come on, bruh. That's hold on, let's see what these are saying. He literally is just saying that to lower her confidence. I thought he was complimenting you at first. He is definitely just messing with her. There is no way this was a serious conversation. He was serious. I'm done. Look at the double standard. Yeah. If she was skinny, then I'd gain 20 pounds. I know this is staged, but I don't know. Blood.
6-pack or dad bod?
Dad bod for sure.
Okay, so not me then.
You don't think you have a dad bod?
I have a 6-pack.
You think you have a 6-pack?
Yeah.
Man, it's a stage, man. Go ahead on. My respect for the girl. She hits the ego. She did everything right in the situation. I love her. Humble. Okay. Yeah. I guess they're trying to say when the guy did that, it was a big deal. When the girl did that, they praising her. Basically, I guess that's what they're trying to portray with this little clip right now. But, I mean, some situations, yeah. I mean, on both sides, though. Your man goes up party.
Hey, Lonnie, come here real quick.
Okay.
I got a question, okay?
Yeah.
If a girl is really drunk, right, and a sober dude has sex with her, he raped her, right?
Right.
Okay, right, we agree. Now, if you had a boyfriend, right, and he got super drunk and had sex with a sober girl, was he raped or did he cheat?
He cheated.
But you just said, hold on, but you just said double standards, y'all. Double standards.
I'd be like,
Why y'all be lying about body count?
Go ahead. I don't feel.
That had to be fake. It's the same thing. Like, how'd she? I guess the guys can't. I guess she was saying that guys can't get hard, and girls can. I guess that's what she was trying to say.
Like,
Why you
worrying about dead people for?
Oh
That's whatever I did in my past is my past. Whatever is present is present. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you worrying about John and Romeo? Mind your business.
So have you lied to a guy about your body count before?
Yeah.
So why did you do that?
Because why does it matter?
Why? No, you answer me another question. Why did you lie to him?
Because it's not their business.
So why you ain't just say that? Why you ain't say that? That's none of your business?
It's none of your business. I'm not gonna answer that question off for rip. I'm not gonna ask you how many bitches you had sex with. Or
that's you though. That's what you care about. That's something he care about.
Whatever that guy doing the past is in the past. That's before me.
Why did you lie to him? Why you lie to him?
I lie because it's none of their business. Whatever
Why
I did in
didn't
my
you just
past,
say that then?
whatever I did in my past should not concern you.
I know for a fact that somebody has asked you that before and you told them a false number.
This is interesting.
Look at the.
She told him a false number because apparently she's not proud of her number. That's the only thing I can think of, right? If I'm lying to you about something, let's say, for instance, I've been with 2 guys. If it was 2 and I wanted to give you an answer, I would say it was 2, right? But if it was 200, I know you're gonna feel some type of way about that, right? So I'm playing devil's advocate. Outside looking in. The reason why you lie, period, no matter what it is because you want that person to feel. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the situation. You lie about your body count because you feel like he might feel a certain type of way if he knows the real number and it's high in your eyes, right?
There's some things you've noticed that are blatantly sexist but are so normalized with. Let's talk about the fact that after carrying a baby for 9 months, then proceeding to give birth to it, taking a maternity leave from work, and literally spending all your free time cleaning up its shit, the last name of the kid is almost usually the father's. Like, it really just boggles my brain the amount of privilege men receive in society. Just marry a woman, she takes your last name, then you impregnate her, she destroys her body giving birth to this child, and then you stamp your last name on the child as well. We really need to normalize as a society women passing down their own last names to their kids. I just don't know why in the 21st century we're still going through this.
Listen, I think that's the end of the video. Listen, you don't have to give him your the dude's last name if you don't want to, right? That's not a law. I know a lot of kids that don't have their father's last name. I guess it is normalized to do that. You know, if you get married, the girl takes the guy's last name and the kids, right? Just like me. You know, I'm married. All my kids got my last name. Even my child, me and my wife got 2 kids. Then I had a kid previous to that, and he has my last name. You know what I'm saying? He's the 4th, actually. I'm the 3rd, and he's the 4th. So his mom and they got 2 different last names. I don't know. I guess that's just a tradition. I guess that's all you can say. But listen, if you don't want the kid to have the last name, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. And there's a lot of kids that don't have their father's last name. So I don't know about that one, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what she's saying. It's tradition. I understand. Anyway, that's it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, man. Are there double standards? Of course, I know a lot of people know there are, but there's a lot of them, right? There's actually a couple of compilations. If you like this and y'all want me to do another one, let me know, because shout out to Best of Compilations. They got a lot of double standard compilations, and we're going to get into them because I love talking about this type of stuff. And podcast coming soon. It's going to be on this channel. We're going to talk about different things like that, me and some of my boys, and I might have a couple women in here now and then to give their thoughts on a lot of different situations, all right? So, y'all be good.